Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NASholes, the podcast where three assholes who like to think they know a thing or two about NASCAR talk about NASCAR. I'm Benny B, joined alongside my very good friend, Drew Scarvan. He doesn't like the man. I found that out listening to the
shit, you did listen. You did listen.
And my other great friend, Jeff D. Guys, we had COTA, and also St. Petersburg. Let's not forget about it because Jeff's boy, Lane Riggs, he's repping it with the hat, took the dub, first truck racer in history to win a street course race.
Oh yeah, baby.
So that's on the resume. We'll get into that. I guess Corey Day is a terrorist.
Yes, he is.
And SVG was taken down by none other than Tyler Reddick. And again, we'll get into all that later on. But first, let's talk about Hoist. And I had a special surprise for the boys. I sent them a variety pack of Hoist.
Yes.
Earlier, last week? And
yeah,
5 days ago.
Wednesday or something.
Yeah. Not even a full week.
Jeff, why don't you tell the people what your package said on it?
I said it was to Todd Gilliland's biggest fan.
Yeah.
Literally, I wrote that as his name when I was doing, typing his address in. I wrote Todd Gilliland's #1 fan.
That was my idea, by the way.
Because it's true.
It was Drew's idea, and I executed it flawlessly.
He did. He executed it flawlessly, yes.
Just like Tyler Reddick executed flawlessly on COTA defending SVG. It was actually very impressive, if I'm being honest with you.
Man, that execution of SVG was almost a war crime with how brutal it was.
Yes. Oh, but anyways, back to Hoist.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish the ad.
Drew, what flavor are you drinking, man?
I got me some strawberry lemonade.
Oh, what do you think about that one?
Tasty.
Very tasty. And Jeff, well, I know you had yours. You had poured yours in your little cup. But which flavor do you got? What are we rocking with today, man?
I think it's the freaking. It was the one with the brown thing, and then it was the orange one.
The orange blaze.
Into orange.
Yes. So what do you overall think about Hoist, man? I mean, it's your first time trying it.
It's all right. I mean, I'm not a big flavored water guy, I'll admit it, but I thought it was all right. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, man. Keeps you hydrated, don't it?
Yeah.
And it's not all sugary, and that's what you like about it, you know.
Jeff texted me last night, and he was like, "Drew, it's a miracle. I actually have clear piss for once. It's been 8 long years." And I was like, "That's the power of Hoist, my friend."
But anyways, so what I did is I went to drinkhoist.com. I went on there and freaking bought some and sent it to him. So yeah, you can do the same thing. Get 10% off if you sign up today. If you are military or first responder, also get 10% off. But anyways, stay hydrated. And Drew, what's the disclaimer, brother?
They don't actually sponsor us, which is a crime against humanity. But, Ben shilled for them for like a month straight. They sent us free stuff, and we're forever in their debt, or until someone actually sponsors this pod.
Yep. And
where you forgot to do day 2. You need to do day 2.
Oh, yeah, that's today, isn't it? Dude wipes here next. Yeah, my butthole's clean because of you. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to get Ben to start messaging Fleshlight, but he just won't do it.
I'm not gonna do it, Drew.
Dude.
Not.
Me and Jeff are lonely, though, dude. Come on.
No, I don't want that.
Jeff specifically said he would love a new, never used Fleshlight, maybe even slightly pre-owned, with limited mileage on.
All right. Come on, guys. We got a lot to get into. More than about fleshlights, anyhow.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I don't know, Jeff. Do you want to get right into the truck? Because, that was quite incredible.
All right, we'll fucking do it. Let's go.
Come on, Jeff.
Masterclass.
Pipe it up, bro.
F1 fucking masterclass. Lane Riggs fucking killed it. He's not a road course guy. And he's like, you know what? What if I woke up and changed my name to Lane Van Rigsbergen and just fucking drove through the field? He said history from the farthest back on any road course someone has ever won. 28th place is where he started, and he drove through the field, non-competitive pit stop, so he had no help from a pit crew, even though the people that did work on the car, great job to them.
Was that a little shade at the pit crew?
No, the opposite, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's like, the pit crew, it can either help or hurt you, and today they were just, you had no competitive pit stops, so you just take the pit crew aspect of the team and you just go boop.
That's what I thought was kind of different about that race too, is because of the way it was. They had to do it that way. I'm pretty sure. It wasn't like, I forgot how was it? Like, at stage 1, you get a certain amount of minutes to fix the car, or whatever, and then get back on the track?
Got 3 minutes. You had 3 minutes, I think, of what it was.
Yeah.
So non-competitive pit stops are typically only used if it is a solo event where a Cup Series is somewhere else, because most of these teams are connected to a Cup team. So what's it called? A lot of the O'Reilly teams, they have the 54 O'Reilly team is the 38 pit crew, or at least some of them are on that crew. Sometimes the crews switch up, sometimes they stay the same. Go the second time, but for me, I don't love non-competitive stuff. In fact, I kind of dislike it, but I love that you just got to see the pure just racing. The only passing was on the track, and then Connor Mosak made a stupid fucking decision. If I was Spire, I would fire his crew chief. You gained one spot, and you absolutely lost the race. Fucking retards. Was that Chris Gabe's decision?
Dude, I don't know, man. Because for a while there, I'm like, dude, I think Ben Rhodes is gonna come away with this, man.
Ben Rhodes had a great.
And what do you know, man?
Great car.
Lane Riggs just comes out of nowhere. I mean, dude, and he talked about he had been on the sim with I can't remember who he said he was with.
Hand.
Oh, Joey Hand. Yes, sir. He was with Joey Hand working in the simulator. So like he wanted this one bad, and I think he figured it a lot. He figured a lot out just from that. And honestly, just a great day. And then honestly, front row is doing really good right now. Like, let's be honest. I mean, Chandler Smith. He was P4, right?
Oh no, they're probably gonna go 1-2 in the championship this year. That's I think I've solved it. If I don't pick Lane Riggs, he will win or do very well. So I can't pick Lane Riggs the rest of the season. I am very superstitious, and the one week I don't pick Lane Riggs, even though I knew in my heart of hearts that he would win, I can't pick him. I just can't, because I'll fuck him over. And it's the same thing with Todd. I didn't pick him when he has a decent race. So I think front row has a lot of cooks in the kitchen. They're going to have to make some decisions at the end of the season that are not going to be fun because of contracts. I mean, I think one driver's probably going to leave, and they're going to have to go to another team. Well, one will probably be replaced in Cup. That's my guess. There's no backing to that at all. Chandler and Lane are both great. They both have their things, but they need to be in a Cup seat, and I think they display it every week. Chandler, it was announced today that he will run in the 5 car for the next 2 races in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, which I think is a great way for him to showcase that. Unfortunately, it's not a very powerful car. They did DNQ at COTA, so we will see how he does there. I'm hoping he does well.
Well, I think if he can just finish the race and show his ability, I think that would be pretty good. But you'd like to have him up top car, at least decent.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. There are 40 cars trying to make a 38 car field, so we'll see how that all goes. I know the 52 of Daniel Dye is trying to make the race. Then the Mike Harmon car. There was, where is it? Where is Bob Bacchus? Where is Bob Bacchus when I need him? Hold on.
Where in the world is Bob
Bacchus? Bob.
Bobbert? Abo.
Oh yeah, Arca's racing this week. Dope. All right, so the notable entries for the O'Reilly Auto Part race is the 0 of Garrett Smithley, the 5 of Chandler Smith, the 19 of Brett Cruz, 32 of Rajat Karuth. He will be in the 32 this week and not the 88. The 42 of Bird. What's his first name? That is Nathan Bird. Then Daniel Dye in the 52, the 74 of Dawson Cram, and 88 of Byron.
Beautiful.
I
don't know.
So that's going to be interesting to see who makes it. My guess are the ones that don't make it are the 42 of Bird and the 74 of Cram, just because of the equipment. But the 0 also might not make it, but I don't know. I would be surprised if the 88 DNQ'd. I would be shocked.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't even think they can.
No. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see who will DNQ.
Yeah. So O'Reilly series, I thought that was a great race. Just when you think SVG's out of it, I mean, just when you're just like, yeah, I don't know. It's almost like, I mean, you could put this guy anywhere in the field on a road course. Like, you could just say, nope, you're starting in the back. And he would damn win the race or get second place or whatever, top 3. And that freaking move that he pulled where he just went on turn 1 where he went to the inside of Sam Mayer and just was like, see you losers. And then he threw up the peace sign out of the window. I'm like, dude, this guy's a savage. Like, SV savage, bro. Like, it's so fun to watch him race. And I think even in the O'Reilly like series, it's even better, especially when you get most of the time you get him and Zillage going at it or whoever else. But, you know,
well, there was the famous Sonoma win where he was doing the burnout, and Austin Hill was a little miffed about, I don't know, losing to someone who's actually talented, and flipped him off. Yeah. So then he purposely followed Hill and just continued the burnout as like a fuck me, fuck you.
That was so awesome. That solidified SVG as like a legend in NASCAR forever.
I think for me, that solidified me being a fan. I'm like, dude, like that's awesome. Fuck that guy, dude. I'm so glad you did that.
I think about that from time to time when I'm feeling depressed.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, he had a good car on Saturday. But Sunday when it came to it, man, that car didn't have it, man. And Tyler Reddick had so much more speed, like, and see, this is the thing that I hate about COTA is that turn number 1 and turn 20. It's just like, it's so tight, and then, I don't know.
Don't they know us NASCAR people can't count more than 4?
I mean, I do enjoy COTA, but that track was not meant for stock car racing. That was for open wheel racing.
And I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of conversation around it. It's like, do you guys think that, like, it's run its course? Like, we're done with this gimmick, this experiment? Like,
did the road course run its own course?
I don't care if the 3rd race of the year is a road course. But, like, can we not be COTA? Like, can we keep it to the OGs, like Sonoma or, like, I don't know, anything else? Literally a street course. I don't care. Like, but it's just not right.
Drew, do you got something?
Honestly, I think we should stay because it makes for a compelling race.
It does.
I will say, this is the one time I liked it. I actually liked the Cup race yesterday. Like, and you know me, I've been telling you guys, like, I don't like COTA. Like, I thought it was fine. I mean, it was pretty good. But
yeah,
I think there's better road courses out there that we could be doing.
Well, I mean, like I said, COTA was meant for open wheel. And, you know, their turning is a hell of a lot different than a stock car's. So, you know, turn 1 is, you know,
I'd say
pretty difficult.
Bring back Road America, damn it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely 155% on that float, dude. You know, like I
don't know why we got rid of it.
I can tell you in one word: Chicago.
Mistake.
Yeah, they're always trying
Chicago.
to one up Wisconsin.
I love Chicago as a track because I thought it brought great racing every time. I wish we didn't have the weather, like all the situations around it, to see that it would like actually be amazing. I think it provided great racing on the actual time we had cars on track. I like COTA. I mean, of course I like it. Todd Gilliland got to win there. FRM has been very dominant there in the truck series, but I also like it as a track. Like even outside of that, I think it's a beautiful facility, and I mean the fans are always there. Sure. Oh yeah, it's absolutely beautiful track.
I was telling my friend, I'm like, dude, I would love to go there. Like, I mean, it just looks fun. Like, it looks cool to watch.
I think I love turn 1's chaos, but it also looks like a NASCAR 25 lobby every time. Because like I saw clips of how it goes like on like going this week, and everyone's of course racing the same race that they do this week, right? And everyone fucking misses turn 1, and it's like, you people are stupid. You people are the dumbest.
Well, they try to do stuff that's
or they're the coolest people ever, Jeff, and they're doing it on purpose.
It's like I love going hard into turn 1. That's what you do. You're racing a stock car. It's meant to take a beating, but also like
can we use our brain a little bit? Like, it's literally like the race is not even halfway done yet, and we're like all congesting each other and like pushing each other around in turn 1. Like, can we just, just get around there first? Like, I mean, I get it if it's coming down to the last 10 or whatever or something like that.
I do want to say, I think NASCAR is genuinely like missing the opportunity to have Indy and like NASCAR run COTA on the same weekend.
Yep.
Like, we're doing it next weekend at Phoenix, which is great, but I don't know. I think I don't know. It would just be nice. It'd be nice to see them there in
The
one
trucks
weekend.
put on a better show than Indy did at St. Pete.
I didn't even watch. Was it really that bad? Like
Indy, St. Pete is never a good track for Indy. In all honesty, it's okay.
it's so tight
I mean,
there,
it's a beautiful track, but like it
dude.
just
If I'm being
doesn't
honest, Jeff, like
go right.
even for the trucks, it looked tight. Like I can't imagine if.
I mean, tight racing makes you race smarter, and that's a good thing. That's exactly what the Truck Series needs. I mean, you saw some
I would
people
agree.
make some boneheaded moves, but I mean, honestly, I was expecting a lot more wrecks. I was expecting a lot of cautions, and we didn't get that in trucks. And I was hoping we wouldn't get any more cautions. Like I was like, the second lane race got the lead. I'm like, nope, unless it's torrential downpour.
I
like,
thought it
there's
was cool,
thunder.
though, dude.
There's lightning rain. I don't know. Like it's fire weather.
No, it was a fairly clean race, man. And I tell you what, man, I like that track, dude. I kind of wish the Cup would drive there, dude. It's freaking sweet.
There's two parts to me. There's the part that wants all three series there. Then there's the other part that's like, let trucks have a standalone event. Because I think them being partnered with Indy is really cool. Because there's a lot. Because then you get drivers running those lower series. That I mean, you're gonna have teams that get sponsorship out of this. That's just a big money thing for those lower series teams.
Yeah,
and keeping it in Florida is a good thing. I mean, 3 races in the Southeast is great for those teams because they can just send another hauler and pick them up and
right.
It's
It's not a big deal.
It's not a huge thing. I like that's why when the COVID season happened, it was like, all right, we have Daytona, then we have the Daytona road course, and I'm like, this is genius. Like, I would love if we did like the Homestead road course one year for like one of the series, just for shits and giggles.
Do they have one?
Because Homestead has a road course. There is I think Formula 4 races on it actually.
Can you imagine if they swapped out the Homestead Oval with the road course?
I would riot.
People's heads would roll for that.
I think we should get
they would the NASCAR headquarters.
Genius idea. Are we ready? We run the first half of the race on the oval, then the second half of the race on the road course. Then in the last 10 laps, we flip a coin. Do we run it on the oval or do we run it on the road course? I think I have solved NASCAR's problem.
Dude, that would make for ultimate entertainment.
Dude, it's so.
I think more people would tune in if it was like that.
That'd be so funny.
I feel like I heard that somewhere before. I don't know.
Fuck it.
It's a good idea. I mean, it's still a good idea, but I don't know why I feel like I heard this before. It's weird. Maybe it's a weird case of deja vu where it's actually I'm not remembering something, but my brain's telling me I am. I am a complicated prick like that, so... Anyways.
We know you're complicated. It's okay.
So, back to Tyler Reddick. I had mentioned him earlier in the show, and now we're getting to it. It's very impressive what he was able to do. Not only did he fend off SVG, and through the S's, for that matter, which I thought he was going to eventually... I just thought eventually there was going to be one minor slip-up, and SVG was going to take advantage, but he just had the speed, man. It almost looked like he had 100 extra horsepower out of turn 20, like down that straightaway. It was unbelievable.
Well, a certain crowd on the NASCAR online community.
Rigged, bro. They wanted this. They wanted him to get the history.
Well, my favorite comment, I don't remember who even said this, but somebody said that the 3 wins was a part of the settlement deal.
Which, I
was like, if that's true, I'm not even going to be pissed because that's kind of baller that Michael Jordan demanded 3 race wins right off the bat.
I mean, the front row better get something
Your Honor, off the record?
No, they did it. No, Michael Jordan, this was probably like an under the table thing where like they were all said and done, but Michael Jordan pulled one of them and it was like, actually, you're going to do this or I'm going to fuck you up. And of course they were like, oh, yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Jordan, you are NASCAR Jesus now. Yes.
For me, the front row better get a win, and then I'll believe the conspiracies. But until then, I mean, front row winning in trucks. I mean, we already have the best trucks besides Tricon. Like we should be winning. Like that's like you go there. If we're not finishing top 5, it's not a good weekend.
Maybe they just couldn't afford to pay off NASCAR to let them get a cup win. So they're like, okay, give us the trucks at least.
It's like, all right,
they're like, all right.
Yeah, right. I don't think
No.
I think that people, if we're going to talk about the conspiracy topic now, I think those people are fucking idiots.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but
Yeah.
I mean, there are people that think, like, unironically, that the Toyotas, like specifically Reddick's Toyota, actually has an extra 100 horsepower. And I'm like, so why doesn't? And it's like, but the lawsuit's the reason. I'm like, so why doesn't Front Row have an extra 100 horsepower? They were in the lawsuit.
Didn't
why
that
aren't they winning the race?
geriatric old man Mike Joy like make a comment saying that Tyler Reddick almost has like 100 extra horsepower at one point, and then people on the internet clutched their pearls and were like, "Oh, smoking gun," you know, like.
People
I actually was thinking that it looked like it, but I'm not gonna like sit here and say like, yeah, like it's definitely like that's stupid. He just was a better racer that day.
Yeah,
he had the best car, and he was the best driver at the track that day. Like, just hands down. I mean, SVG, he probably ran some of the best race that he could, but Trackhouse didn't bring a good car.
No, they didn't. And he said on the radio, he's like, you know, this car's shit, but after seeing everybody else, everybody's shit too. And, you know, SVG's just able to take the car. What was that?
He still drove it to second. Well, he took a piece of shit and made it fast. That's what I'm getting at.
Is like you can still have a shitty car. And like I saw somebody post like SVG when he says he has a shit car, and it's just Jimmy Johnson like going around. It's like winning the race and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I like to imagine it's that scene from Rocky where, like, you know, he gets up to fight another round and he looks like shit, and he's like, "Yo, I didn't hear no bell." You know, it's almost like SPG with his shitty car. He's like, "Yo, I didn't hear no bell," and he just goes and fucking brings it to silver.
I also think though, Drew, that like,
Rocky.
Bro, what? Get off the show, banish! How dare you not like Rocky? How dare you have an opinion on a movie?
I just hate how he sounds.
Yeah,
it's like, all right,
he's a stroke victim, right?
Out of your mouth.
Yeah,
he's speak normal.
Victim, bro.
You didn't? Did you not know he had a stroke?
No, I didn't.
That's
wow. Oh, you piece of shit! Get the taffy out of your mouth, bro. Jesus Christ!
Anyways, dude,
reaction. What the hell?
SVG kind of like, and everybody else, like towards the end of the race, they were just wearing out their shit, and like SVG said, and he just had no lateral grip at all, and so he just kind of was like, all right, second's good. And it's funny after the race, he's like, it's kind of weird being upset at second, but you know, Tyler Reddick did a really good job. It's just like, it's funny, like he's upset at getting second. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've always liked his character. Or are you telling like the guys at checkout, you freaking idiots?
Oh my god! You just hear him getting his holler. You hear the door close, and all you hear is a muffled him like motherfucking the entire team. like, how fucking dare you?
For me,
do you know who I am?
Oh my gosh! For me, I'd rather be upset finishing second than happy finishing 25th. I mean,
yeah, because he's now 5th in points. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. So. Another thing too is, speaking of the points, I think Blaney kind of screwed himself out of like about 20 points. I mean,
yeah,
why not just race for the stage win, and then you know that's like 10 points right there, and then he probably could have won the second stage as well. I don't know what their pit strategy was, and then at the end, obviously, you know,
a lot of weird strategies,
tire fall off,
a lot of weird ones.
But you know, you would think with a lot of these drivers, guys, on these road courses, that they're like, well, like, especially, you know, most of them, not all of them, but like, they're like, you know what, we're not that very good on here. Let's just try to get as many points as we can and get out of here clean. And I think Ryan Blaney did that for the most part. He finished 4th, so I mean, not really hurting. Or did he finish 4th? No, he finished. No, I'm looking at the standings. He's 4th in the standings. He finished 8th, so not terrible. But yeah, McDowell's crew chief had some balls though.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So there were like a bunch of different strategies of like, do you pit for track? Do you not pit and get track position? Do you like? This is why like I hate the people saying, "Oh, the stages they don't add any strategy." They added so much strategy to this race that it.
No,
it
I
was
think for
almost
sure,
overwhelming.
You need them almost,
and we need the stage because if you get rid of stages, you just run the race in reverse. That's all you do. You're just like, all right, so where can I go and where can I? All right, I have enough fuel. I'll go to the end. It's like that's it. Like that's all they would do. And the exact same thing happened every year for the Daytona 500 for before we had stages. And it's, you know what, that's, if you find that more pure, I think you're wrong, but okay. I love stages because they give you so many strategies that, like, I was watching the race with
like
the family,
hitting 4
and
before the stage, like, or something like that, you know?
I was watching the race with the family, and my mother goes, she's like, so where's Todd right now? I'm like, well, he's running around like 25th right now, but it's not really gonna matter till we get through all the pit stops. And she's like, why? And I'm like, well, they all have to pit at different times. They got to do, you have to pit here, you have to pit there. I mean, it's like this driver's on this strategy, the McDowell's doing something stupid. I mean, I don't think it was stupid. I think it was a really ballsy move, and I really liked it.
No, and it ended up biting him in the ass because freaking Chastain's.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had the ability to explain road racing like that to people. Because when Ben was asking me about it, I was just like, just watch, you'll learn, dude. Like, you'll get it.
Yeah.
But you're not wrong, Drew. You will get
it.
I have a natural gift of being able to to teach the young children of the world, or the older children.
Drew's advice is not bad. It will just take you a little bit longer.
It just takes you longer, and you get a little frustrated. You're like, why are they pitting? Like,
and then you
there's
just
so
like,
many strategies that where like where F1, like, they display the strategies at the beginning of the race. If you tried to do that with NASCAR, it'd be the whole fucking screen, and then you'd have to scroll like twice for like, all right, so here's the possible strategies. Benny dropped his phone.
I'm okay.
Is he?
Ben, how dare you? I'm not. Look what you did to my nose.
Hey, listen. After last week, if that's the worst thing that happens is my phone dropping, we're doing all right.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I love the pitch strategy of.
I do too, and dude, the stages are so important, like you said. Like, if you don't have the stages, then it's just like you just go until you're about to run out of fuel, and then it just constantly, you know, and there's nothing really to it.
I love when we have big strategy races. I don't always love a big fuel strategy race. Like, this wasn't a fuel strategy race by any stretch.
This was
but it was a tire strategy race. Yep. And, you know, like, we got that a few times with Bristol in the past few years, which is the only redeeming factor of Bristol right now, because they ruined that track. But that's another story for another day.
We have plenty more rants in the barrel, folks. We can't get them all.
It's like, I'm gonna have a big shotgun, and I'm gonna shoot the barrel, and I'm gonna load 3 things into the shotgun. And then I'm going to load another shotgun into the shotgun. And whatever I don't hit is another topic.
Shotgunception.
Yeah.
A shotgun within a shotgun within a shotgun.
For, you know, I love big strategy races because it shows that NASCAR really is a team sport. It's the best part about NASCAR because the crew guys don't get a ton of highlight. The one thing I do like that Fox is doing is they highlight the crews a little bit more. I wish they did that with every fucking crew. You have time to do it when we're under caution. Like, hey, we're gonna highlight these 4 teams this week, and it's like, John Smith, tire changer. It's like, okay, great.
Dude,
and it's like, show them, give them their
they've gotten away from it. They've gotten away from it.
I mean, like, I wish teams would do that too. I've told that to PR people. I'm like, dude, fucking do this. It's awesome. The hard part about that is a lot of these teams don't have in-house pit crews. Like, Front Row doesn't have an in-house pit crew. They have like a Penske crew, and it's either Penske or RFK and a Joe Gibbs crew on the 38. And then I forget who's on the 4. It might actually be all 3. Who knows? But they have a huge smattering.
Well, I'm sure like they could probably do something like that maybe over the course of a weekend while they're not terribly busy with stuff. But I don't know. I will say though, Fox doing that is one of the few W's I'll give Fox broadcasting. You know, because like that is cool. Because now we like,
oh, there's Hocevar. Like, you know, that
dude,
was so funny.
Mike Joy had me jumping out of my seat because he's like, oh, and I thought like that Reddick had like hit the wall or something.
I thought someone died,
and I was like, oh my god, SVG's gonna win this. And then all of a sudden it's, Hocevar back in 30th place. And like, friggin', I'm like, oh my gosh, Mike, why'd you got my hopes up that SVG's gonna win.
Oh, guys, can I go on my small Mike Joy rant about his freaking comment about the Penske racing family?
Yes, please.
I don't remember this.
Mike Joy said, wow, Team Penske's all over the map. You got Ryan Blaney in 4th, and then You have Austin Cindric in 11th, and then Joey Logano in 15th. It's the top 15, you dumb fuck. It's the top 15. It's not like one's in 4th, one's in 14th, and the others.
Yeah, real scattered, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was that
Retire,
type of,
please. You'll never see this.
Funny thing, my mother also said it's like, why do they keep the old guys in the booth so long? And I'm like, well,
you don't like Mike Joy? I kind of like
people
Mike Joy.
I like Mike Joy, but I do think that he should probably be doing trucks.
Please just retire before you're so far gone that it's sad to watch you do what you do. Like it was sad watching Jimmy Johnson drive his '84 car.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, for
right
me,
out into sunset, bro.
the reason why they're on so long is because then you get like some announcer like Jamie Little, and you're like, wow, I'd rather blow my brains out right now than listen to this broadcast. It was really sad when the guy that has never called a truck race knew more about the truck series than Jamie Little and the other person and Waltrip. I hate Waltrip. That's another story.
You hate a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, I just dislike him.
That's what hating you hard, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the love of Christ?
I love
Jesus told us to love people.
Yeah, well, I love when they're not on my TV.
I love when they're not in my field of vision. I'm stealing that and using that out in the real world.
On the cuff
I
side
love them when they're not near me.
Yeah, I think Jimmy Little did an amazing job on the cuff side this weekend. That being said, her in trucks was awful. It made me dislike the race a little bit. I think Waltrip is awful. I think it needs to be put out to pasture.
Oh, God.
Like,
all right, Mikey, you're just no good to us no more.
Hey, I didn't say old yeller him, okay? I didn't old yeller him, all right?
Oh, man. Jeez. Sorry, Lassie. Mikey! You hear Daryl up in the distance. You got it. He beat me to the pearly gates. The only time he ever beat me.
I think Waltrip had his time as being really funny, but I think that time, that moon has waned, and I think he needs to retire. I think there need to be a couple big moves that Fox needs to make their broadcast better. If they truly want to continue broadcasting NASCAR, especially, they need to make some big moves. And they need to not just sit on their hands and be like, well, we just cover the race. And they need to have Larry McReynolds also go, because he bootlicks for them so hard. And it is ridiculous.
I will say,
let's go to the Toyota Cutaway.
Yeah,
right. Well,
I'm fine with, because I love sponsors. No, they pay the bills.
Every time I say his name, that's what I think of. Like, why don't we go to the Cutaway?
So the thing with me and Larry Mack is, I agree with him like 95% of the time, but when he kind of dragged front row in 2311 through the mud,
I was so fucking
just
pissed.
being like, how dare you try and sue NASCAR? I was like,
what do you mean?
I lost all respect for him that day, all of it, because
I'm not shocked. You are front row's biggest fan after all, so if you were a Larry Mack fan, I would be like,
even if Des wasn't, he should be pissed because that's stupid.
If it was, say, Spire and Penske suing NASCAR, and he said that, I'd be like, who the hell are you, dude?
Who the hell are you to say that?
Like, yeah, you got a championship with Dale Sr. That's awesome. Guess what?
No, he didn't.
A lot of people have gotten championships with Dale Sr. He won 7 of them. It's like...
No, Larry Mack never won a championship.
Oh,
he only won a Daytona 500.
Daytona 500.
He's a 2-time Daytona 500 champion. That's it.
There are so many crew chiefs that have won Daytona 500s. The Daytona 500 is such a prestigious event, but the crew chief is not a huge part of it. The biggest part of it is the driver in that race. The driver is everything in that race. It's the driver and the spotter. The crew chief is important. Yeah, they're making the changes on the car, and I think they have been important in the past, but I think it's more important now. I think it's time we need to get different technical analysis people in, because as much as the vortex theory is really funny, his luster has waned. His glasses are so freaking big, and like I have a thick pair of glasses, bro. This man's glasses are like big freaking things on there, and I'm like, bro, I feel like he's peering into my soul.
Got Coke bottle glasses, yeah. Well, I mean,
I have a prism on mine. Like I can make fun of glasses, bro.
Well,
like I gotta make fun of fat people and people with glasses. Like that is my thing. Like
That is.
I have rights to this.
Well, that's your people. That's
words
okay. That's your N-word, dude. It's cool.
Yeah. Right. Thank you for saying it so I didn't have to.
Yeah, dude. Well, no, I mean, I will say one thing about Larry Mack is when people start kind of like blowing him, metaphorically, of course, not really, or maybe really. I don't know what he does behind closed doors. None of my beeswax. Anyways, he was on the Dale Jr. download and he talked about the Daytona 500 that he won with Dale Sr. And he he said that there's fans that come up and they were like, "Oh man, what you did for Earnhardt that weekend," and he was like, "I was just the guy, crew chiefing when he did it." So that Larry Mack, interview right there, I was like, dude, this guy rules, and it was all cool until the front row in 2311 thing. And after that, I was kind of like,
I think a lot of people I think he still owes Jenny an apology because it's just like you cannot, and I know I listen to NASCAR radio pretty much every day, and the viewer base on there is pretty old. I mean, you have people that call into that show and I'm like, wow, I'm young. And I go, wow, I'm basically sperm compared to them.
Yeah,
like they were here when the world was in black and white, and they were probably in the coal mines. They might have been here in the mines when they were going fucking sifted for coal. Like they were fighting the civil war. Dude, they were
in those coal mines when they were 5 years old because child labor laws haven't been a thing yet for another 50 years.
Dude, no. Like these people they're like, I hate Jenny, and it's like, and then Dave Moody is either the best or like I dislike him, and I didn't notice that I didn't say hate. But
nice save. We got through to him, Ben. Look at that. We made a difference today, Ben. We did that.
But it's for me. There are people on that network that I'm like, do you manually breathe? Like you have to go in, out, and it's like,
if I ever met him, I'd ask to see his knuckles to see how callous they are from being dragged everywhere. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Thick calluses.
I love when Dave Moody just goes, why do you think that? Do you have proof? And it's just like, and then they go, well, no. And it's like, all right, shut up. It's like, and I'm like, there are some people they just bring on there. I think they just like to drag them through the mud and just show how dumb our fans are at times. And I think we have some really smart fans out there. Then and it's like football too. Like we have some really smart football fans that like they can look at the game and be like, yeah, this is where things went wrong. And then we have some NASCAR fans that are like, they're turning right, and it's like, dude, no, they turn left. And it's like,
yeah,
sounds a lot like our show.
Yeah, which we should turn right now and get to our segments. All right, Jeff, it's time for NASholes Asshole of the Week.
Wait, we're already going there? I thought we had to do Scheme of the Week first. But if we're going here first,
that's true.
No, I want to go to this first. I want to get to this first.
Okay, that's fair. All right,
Lay
boys, we got NASholes Asshole of the Week. Whenever we do it in 3 fun ways. We have the big ass, who is the biggest asshole. Then we have the mid ass, who's kind of an asshole. Then we have the little ass, who's really kind of an asshole. But they're really just an honorable mention. You still get points. Let me pull up my point sheet.
Yeah. Forgivable ass. All right, well, give up our nominees, brother.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me pull up my NASholes Asshole of the Week points. All right, so this started all the way into early last week. I think it was Tuesday, where we got NASCAR to Electric Boogaloo, where we had Ty Gibbs in the number 54 making Gabe Hart quit. Seeing Drew laugh, it made everything for me. This is great. Then JGR for letting it happen. I'm proud of that one. I'm really fucking proud of that one.
Shitting the bed horrifically like they just have.
I'm proud of that one.
Oh damn it, that's funny.
I can write your comedy shows, Drew.
Don't quit your day job, buddy.
Okay.
Sorry. Oh, dude.
No, dude, that's great. Fox interviewing the number 77 in trucks while he has to exit pit road. That was like a what the fuck moment. I was like, dude, he needs to leave.
Oh, that's funny.
No,
how did I miss that shit?
That they were talking to James Hinchcliffe, and they're like, "Well, James, is it a car or is it a truck?" And then like the fucking cruise chief goes, "Dude, you need to go. We're up against the timer. Gas pedal, gas pedal." It's like, my gosh, and like Fox didn't give a shit. Fox did not care. Like they keep asking a question. It was so funny. It was like, what is going on? And then Christian Eckes or Ikes in the 91 causing a track blocker. Not okay. Big thumbs down. Chris Wright,
that one was
our recurring asshole, for causing a tire row for the 26. Big thumbs down. Tyler Reif for wrecking the 91, hoping he's okay, but this is unrelated. He wrecked the 91 of Christian Eckes. So I don't know. There was a lot of just messed up in the mid pack.
They might be
so now we're having asshole on asshole crimes now. What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
This is getting out of hand. I'm starting to think these drivers are learning about this award and they want to win it.
Yeah, right?
I knew Jeff's FRM ties would help us, boys.
And then we got Stuart Friesen, number 52, trying to wreck Lane Riggs while getting lapped. Hey, Stuart.
Oh, yeah, dude, I was like, bro, move over. He was like blocking him.
It's Enfinger and frickin' Friesen that have been the bane of FRM's existence in trucks. Like they keep like Friesen wrecked Todd out of another win at Martinsville, and then Friesen has also roughed up Lane a few times, and it's like, dude, what are we doing? Just get past and suck.
Dude, let them get past. That's so annoying.
Like you're getting lapped. Like I know that you're fighting to stay in the lead lap, but if you wreck the leader, you deserve to get your ass kicked. And I hope you get your ass kicked. In fact, I'll be first in line to kick your ass. All right, next we have probably the big ass winner, Corey Day, for wrecking the purple one. That is my favorite nickname for Connor Zilic. I absolutely love the purple one. It is so funny. I will probably continue to call him that for way too long.
That was terrible, by the way. Did you see what his excuse was?
Oh, the floorboard. And it's like, dude, like...
He was saying like he lost downforce or something like that. Then lift! Then freaking lift!
Dude, Zilic was absolutely right for calling him a hack.
Yeah, and then in his interview he said he's an idiot. He's like, you know what? He's like, and then he just stares at me like an idiot, which makes it even worse.
Dude, hey guys, remember what happened last time? Somebody called a Hendrick driver a hack?
No.
They won.
They made a sick t-shirt of it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, but I don't think anyone will buy this one. I think everyone hates Corey Day.
Right now. I think one person's going to buy all of them just to burn them, which they don't care. They got their money.
I don't want them getting faster. I want Alex Bowman to continue to be last in points.
And get sick during the race and have Myatt Snyder.
No, I don't wish that on any driver. But I do think it was cool that Myatt Snyder.
No, that was cool. And Jamie Little was there, like, and she was like,
Merck Snyder, dude.
He's
like, my guy is going into the car right now.
And then we got Suarez for spinning Zilic. Then we have...
He has a vendetta against Trackhouse, no doubt about it now.
Well, I mean, I would too.
Well, I mean, when your former owner 2 years prior was like, I can't imagine this team without the guy, and then the next year is like, yeah, so you got to go.
That's not even the first time Trackhouse has done that. They signed Zane to a multi-year thing, and then they toss out Zane, then they toss out Suarez, and I get it's results-based business, but it's a results-based business.
At least they always do it, though. It's not just an isolated thing.
This has happened twice. I respect the hell out of Trackouts. I think they're doing great things with the sport, but it's a cruel business. But it's not a good look. But I do understand the move. So moving on, this one's kind of conjoined into one. We have the sun. It's fucking hot, and then driver cool suits. The victims are Larson, Priest, and the Dinger. We literally saw the Dinger fucking dying.
I thought he was dying. I'm like, oh my god.
Dude, I was like, we're just gonna cut to that and then just cut away really quick. Okay, that was like such
like, oh, AJ Allmendinger. He's like, oh god.
It's like I'm like I knew he was gonna be hurting because I heard his cool suit break, and I'm like, oh, that dude's gonna be rough. This is not the first time it's happened to him.
As a man who's almost died,
he's lost this.
I found it to be a little performative.
Good God,
that is so funny, Drew.
All right. And like, so the Sun / Cool Suits is the Sun put Tanner Reif into the Tyler Reif into the hospital, which I'm glad he's released from there.
Has he been
It
released?
is hot in Florida, so yeah. Wear sunscreen, kids. Hamlin, yeah, okay, that too. And then Hamlin and the number 11, wrecking Zayn and Connor. Fuck, that's it. I was so mad. I was so mad.
I think the Sun deserves big ass of the week.
I'm not done.
Oh, I thought you were done.
I'm not done. I said Hamlin. I said Hamlin for wrecking Zayn and Connor. And
I
then
know,
we
I
have
heard
one
that.
more.
I heard that.
And then we have one more. We have the last one of Kyle Busch pushing his teammate into Chris Buescher. And I watched.
Oh yeah,
I watched
blaming it on him
few
or
laps.
whatever too.
I watched the few laps before. I did not see enough for him to do that. I'm so sorry, Kyle. I think you're getting angry in your old age. Maybe you should have a cane like Brad Keselowski.
Hang on, though. Hang on. Time out. What teammate was it?
Jesse Love.
Jesse Love.
Dude, what the fuck, bro? If it was Dylan, I'd understand.
See, what I don't get from... Okay, so I'll play a little bit of devil's advocate. What I don't get is if you're a part-time driver in a cup car, wouldn't you make way for the people that are full-time?
Yeah, you would think.
Unless
I mean, I get
to,
like fighting for opportunities, but like...
But 100% rule.
Well...
100%, no one follows that.
Yeah, it's almost like an unwritten thing, it seems like, that if you're a part-timer, you got to make way for the, guys who race every weekend.
All right, boys. I mean, I think Big Ass is going to be Corey Day. There is no doubt about that.
For sure. Mid-ass.
Corey Day is the Big A. And then I think the Sun / the Cool Suits can be a little A.
Okay, mid-A. Might be Daniel Suarez, dude.
Suarez, I mean, what about Ty Gibbs and making Gaypart quit? And then JGR for allowing it.
Hang on, guys. I think we got this a little backwards. I think Ty Gibbs needs to be the big ass because he's going to single-handedly torpedo a 30.
No, I think that's bit ass worthy in all honesty because it hasn't happened yet.
No,
but it's
that is true. I'm with that.
But comparing that to just dumbass Corey Day.
Well, Day is pretty big ass.
Dude, I don't know, man. Day has wrecked like an entire field of O'Reilly cars this season.
Every week now.
Single-handedly.
But think what Ty Gibbs is doing to JGR. Every single minute he's there. Isn't that more catastrophic in the long run?
We can put him.
You know what? We could put Ty Gibbs
in
the mid ass.
I won't like it, but I'll concede him to mid.
So then the little ass is the Sun Cool Suit.
The Sun.
Yeah.
The
Do
Sun.
better,
All
Sun.
Right, let me put this in the points chart, boys. Let me put this in the points chart. So we have Corey Day as the big ass. This is his second big ass award. He will now be leading the points. So he is big ass, and then we're gonna add COTA. I love that Fox gets mentioned every week and then never wins, and it bothers me. We'll have to put them on there by at least their last race.
Pretty catastrophic, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
All right, and then for mid ass, we got Tyler Gibbs.
Is that his first time on the list?
That is his first time on the list. Congratulations, Ty Gibbs. You win a middle finger.
That's right. Now sit on that and spin slowly and look in the camera.
You get mid ass. That is 2 points for you, sir. Mid ass, and then COTA, and then we have our little ass winner is the Sun. It doesn't have a number. It's just the Sun. That is so funny.
And it will not be the last time, I guarantee it.
It might actually. Who knows? But that was the Sun. That can go for COTA / fucking St. Pete. I know that you told us to stop saying the F word, but I'm sorry.
What? That was a thing we were gonna do? I've said fuck like 800 times so far tonight.
I've realized eased up on it,
Yeah, I've realized it, and I'm like, I'm trying, and then I say ass, and then I just get excited.
Well, as long as you're trying, Jeff.
Well, my thing is, we can't try and be a clean show when our name is literally NASholes.
Yeah, I was about to say that, but I didn't want to burst your bubble.
Like we're that's like naming a show the N-word, but then being fiercely liberal. Like,
dude, wait, no, that's Nick Fuentes. That's just Nick Fuentes.
You're not wrong.
I know I'm not wrong. He's an Obama liberal that says the N-word. But we're gonna go on for.
We're cutting this. We're cutting.
As always, this isn't politics. This is NASholes.
Okay, I have a comment. We have a comment from Mr. Steven from the Foreign Fuel podcast, which you guys should check out. Very awesome. They had Drew and I on it once. Very good.
Shout out.
Our podcast. He asks, how early is too early to hit the panic button on the drivers buried in point? What do we think?
Way too freaking
never too
early.
early.
We're in week 3.
Unless you're Alex Bowman. Unless you're Alex Bowman, I would start panicking. You are last in points by a significant margin.
I think
but there's still plenty of races for him to like fix that.
He's last in points, dude. He has enough, dude. Even multiple race wins. I don't see him making the playoffs this year. And I think this is a make or break year for him. Like if he doesn't make the playoffs, if I'm Rick Hendrick, I'm like, thank you for your ally sponsorship. We'll live without it, and we'll get results.
We're gonna put Corey Day in the 48.
No, I think they'd put freaking Caruth or anyone else in there. They put Alfredo in there before they put Corey Day at this point.
Literally anyone. But yeah, no, I think you kind of have to wait it out to be for guys buried in points. I mean, yeah, like it's kind of it's worrisome right now, but to hit the panic button, I think you got to wait till about after the 5th or 6th race, maybe. So after a couple races,
I
think after week 10 is when you should probably hit the panic button because you like
that's way too late to hit the panic button because at that point you don't have enough time to, especially with this points format, you do not have enough time to make back your losses. I think at week 5, if you are in the bottom 5 in points and that's not really where you should be running, you are screwed. So if we look at the bottom people in points right now, we have the bottom 3 in points right now. These will kind of shock you, but not really. So I will go bottom 4. Bottom 4. So in 33rd we have Cody Ware. That does not shock me. But he's also tied with Connor Zilic, who has had a rough start of the year. It's a rookie year. I did not expect him to. If he gets a top 25 points finish, I think that is a huge win for him.
And he should have finished top 5 yesterday, but
Suarez, you get the honorable mention of a middle finger.
There you go.
And then we have Cody Ware, which I expect him to probably finish last this year in points. Then we have Austin Dillon in 34th, which is he will probably finish in the 30s in points.
He'll move up
because
there.
I don't
think he'll finish there.
Without a win, a lot of these guys are kind of screwed right now. I mean, a win cures all, but not really anymore. It helps, but
dude, if I'm being honest, you're kind of screwed if you're not like 21st right now or better.
I would say if you are at least top 30, you're okay. If you're 31st on up, because that's where
it looks like 26, like because then you start getting into minus 140 from the leader. Like it's just I don't know.
I mean, I look at the playoff cut. That's where I look at it. Like, are you? Because I don't look at the leader.
Yeah,
I think
30's probably fair. 30's fair.
Because look at Tyler Reddick right now. He is 70 points, 70 above Bubba Wallace, who is in second place. That is an insane margin right now. And then back to a regular schedule program of Eric Jones being in 35th in points, which is rough.
Dude,
that's not what you expect Eric Jones.
Jeff, but like, dude, I would almost guarantee Reddick gets the number 1 spot in the chase.
Unless he has a cataclysmic collapse.
Yeah, he would have to have an absolute just abomination of a collapse. But anyways, I just thought I would read their questions because we don't get them off.
I am not done, Ben.
What?
I am not done. We have 35th of Eric Jones, and then we have the last place of Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman is 9 points behind 35th. That is still a top 10 behind Eric Jones.
Out of a Hendrick car. Like, come on.
Out of a Hendrick car, I get that you had your illness. I will excuse the last race. But if we take that out, still wrecking in both the first 2 races in a Hendrick car is still unacceptable. I mean, you have to finish better. You're in the best equipment in probably all of motorsports. Do better. For the Bowman fans out there that are freaking crazy, the excuses are running thin with I think a lot of fans right now. And I want every driver to succeed, but honestly, he's failing right now, and he looks no better than he did when he ran with BK Racing.
Well, and it's not
like exactly the same in points.
Yeah, but another thing too, Jeff. It's like last year he was pretty crap too. I mean, if we're being honest, like we talked about is he on the chopping block? And he's not doing himself any favors right now.
Well,
Drew, you have thoughts.
How long is the chase? It's a 10-race chase, right?
Yep. Yeah, you have 26 races. 26 races, but you kind of get if we're going to see a sense of speed on where everyone is by the end of week 6, really by week 5, by the end of week 5.
Too.
But week 6, we can say, all right, even if they have like a fluke in one of those weeks, you will see how people will run, and you'll see probably within 3 to 5 spots of where they will end up in points that year.
Well, I mean, we haven't even hit like an intermediate or a short track yet, though. So isn't it kind of like a disservice to kind of just say, well, these are the dudes that will and will not make it when we haven't raced on all types of tracks yet, though? I'm not saying I disagree with you about any of the Alex Bowman shit.
No, you bring up a valid point.
I'll be honest,
Yeah.
make a good point, because imagine if Bowman, let's say he wins in Phoenix. I mean, that's another, 50? I mean, depending on how the stages turn out. I mean, he gets 50.
I was a betting man. He will not.
Dude, watch him go out and just butt fuck the entire field now. Get out of the car and go, yeah, shout out to Jeff Dubuque from NASholes. I watched it all.
Dude, that'd be fucking baller. Honestly, I'd be like, hell yeah, dude.
I'm like, they
Yeah.
talked on the podcast, dude.
Wow, Blaney and Cendric really did tell drivers about our pod. Wow. All 5 of our viewers are nothing but stock car drivers. Let's go.
They love it. Anyway,
Oh yeah. That's who we shill to at
now
the end. Anyways.
My favorite segment. Is it good grass or is it ass grass?
Yeah.
So COTA, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Total ass. I mean, total ass. I saw lots of grass there, and none of it looked up to par to anything. They put more effort into how the gravel looks on the track than the damn grass. That is a damn shame. You know that? It looked like, and look, I'll give them some slack here, because there probably is no sprinklers, okay? They probably can't keep it wet or do whatever they want to do. But I mean, dude, you got all this land, and that's the kind of grass you're gonna give me? Some brown shit with some weeds in it, it looks like. I mean, this gets an ass grass rating of 2. I mean, just as flat.
COTA.
Because I'm never gonna give, they had some grass at least, but it could go 1.
I will say, I love the stars. I will say I love the stars that were on the track. That was very patriotic, very cool. But ass grass is very true.
Very facts.
You get 5 freedom points, but 2 on the ass grass scale.
Yep. And remember, guys, I said it last week. If you gotta get a 3.0 or higher to be good grass. So 2 is pretty bad.
That is a 40, boys.
That was my GPA.
Nice. Hey, you know what? If it's passing, it's passing, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I didn't come in last. That's all I cared about.
Shall we get to the picks?
Guess so.
All right. Well, let me go over the standings. So, actually, this is something we need to highlight. First time ever in NASholes history that we had a 1-2-3 finish. Meaning, everybody that we picked finished first, second, or third.
The NASholes aligned. It was beautiful.
Drew hit it on the head. He picked Reddick. It was his best track. It was a good pick. So Drew gets 37 points. Jeff picked SVG, who he called me an idiot for not picking, even though I picked him out and finished third.
I still stand by my opinion there, because I finished better than you. So
okay, but you gotta understand why I didn't pick him, because I thought we were doing it how we were doing it, where the last person picks first. So I figured you were going to pick him anyway.
That's fair. But then Drew was like, he's not here, he's having technical difficulties. We must give him the first pick. That was exactly how we did it. I'm sorry, Drew.
So Jeff gets 36 points, and I get 35. So now that brings the total to me at 91 points, Drew at 64, and Jeff at 51. So actually, pretty damn good considering he was at 15 after last week or whatever. So,
all right.
With that being said, I guess, Jeff, who do you got for Phoenix, man?
Blaney.
Oh, you bastard. That's my dog.
I was either going to go with Blaney or Larson, and I'm like, but people are saying Penske's good at that track, so Blaney.
All right, Drew, what are you thinking?
Give me Chase Briscoe.
Good choice.
Very good choice. Jeff's still my guy. I'll be honest with you.
Sorry.
I'm thinking about a Hendricks guy, maybe, but I'm going to stay within Penske, and I'm going to go Joey Logano.
Good choice. People aren't going to like that. People don't like the bald man.
He just does just as good as Blaney usually.
Chrome Dome Logano.
Chrome Dome. Bald.
But speaking
Oh,
of Briscoe, Drew,
oh.
I did want to mention this, man. Did you hear about? Did you hear his crew chief yell at him? Freaking James Small. So they were having issues, and he needed to go back to the garage. And you can
Yeah.
asking like, where is it? Where do I go? And he goes, and James Small has just had enough. He's like, maybe you should read the fucking map. Down the back, out the back, in the parking lot. And I was just and like you just heard total silence. Like Briscoe's like, okay. He was probably like,
Nah, he was probably like, I'm about to go jack that
but
Kiwi's jaw.
I just
No one talks to an American like that.
you picked Briscoe, so that reminded me to mention that.
Send you back to your island.
Yeah.
Epstein Island. Anyways.
Oh God. Anyways, yeah. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the podcast. Follow us on Spotify. Make sure you are following us on.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're not done. I thought we're done.
Wave around Paint's game of the week?
Do we have it? Like, do you not read the message that I sent in the group chat?
No, I'm recording right now.
I'm on my phone recording. I'm not going to look at the cut that part
I
out.
spent
Drew,
so much
please.
time on that.
Cut that part, please. All right, none of that ever happened. It's time for Wave Around Paint Scheme of the Week.
The Wave Around Designs Paint Scheme of the Week. All right, who we got? Who we got? Who we got?
All right. Do you want me to show the images?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got JSKI open just for that. Okay. I think we're on my pick, so I'll just go first. So no surprise, I went with this being a massive Carson Hocevar fan, and much to Jeff's dismay, and also the fact that it's sort of kind of resembles Dale Sr.'s car, so it's like tight. I mean, the white stripe down the middle, not a huge fan of it, but
yeah,
it does also separate it from Dale Sr.'s, so I let it slide, but this will probably win every freaking time it's on the track. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys.
Well,
somebody better come in with some freaking nuclear level like paint scheme to like beat this.
Oh wait, I gotta do points. Shit, fuck. Let me put these in the points for the.
I'm hoping that we can, like obviously see that more, but on an oval, obviously, and we probably will. Because like I mean, he just wasn't very good at COTA. You didn't really see the car a whole lot. But okay, well, this is mine, dude. And to be honest with you, this was not a car I really even thought of until I saw it on the track. I actually saw it in qualifying, and I was like, wow, I really like that car, dude. Like, it's got the chrome, and then it's got the little flames on the back, on the rear wheel. And I just, dude, I think it looked great in the Austin sun.
That's right. And I don't know why I didn't go to Jeff's, until now, but.
God, I tell you what, man. I think that's an underrated scheme.
I love me a purple race car.
Purple race cars are very tight. Purple's my favorite color.
The Red Bull logo on like by the lights or whatever, or the front quarter panel or whatever.
And the thing that's best about this is it just feels right that he's finally in the 97. Well,
didn't his dad drive or something like that?
Yeah, like I think it was his dad's number, and then that was his number he used in V8 supercars.
Yeah, they made a whole thing about that. It was very nice.
Yeah, very moving. You would be moved, but yeah, and it's also nice seeing the 97 back in NASCAR in general, because I don't know. I mean, Kurt Busch kind of made it an iconic number for me. Having it be the first championship car in the Nextel Cup era.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, yeah, it definitely fits SVG more. I don't know. I was kind of upset that he lost the 88, only because I had that SVG shirt that has the 88 on it. But I will say the 97 kind of fits him better, and I think the 88 fits Zilich better.
Well, I mean, I was kind of surprised he even brought the 88 over to Trackhouse for that 1 year, because I was kind of like, why? Like, it didn't make a whole lot of sense to me, outside of the fact that Zilich was going to be driving the 88 for JRM in Xfinity, because it was Xfinity at the time. But it just, and I thought maybe the Red Bull ties, because the Red Bull cars were in the 80s, and, but, yeah, I don't know. I kind of thought it was just a little odd getting the 88. I was, kind of hoping he was going to get the 97 right off the bat. And, when they announced it last year that he'd be moving to the 97 this year, though, I was like, year off, but, better late than never, I guess.
Yeah. I think it was all because of you have to do things. You can only move. NASCAR has to approve numbers. It's like because NASCAR owns all the numbers. and so it's a weird thing with numbers where you can't just always switch them. I think like because they were adding a team, so it's like, all right, let's do that first. Like you can add a team here, and then you can move a number.
Well, and I
You're
think,
already doing enough number movement.
well, and one thing too, there's also kind of like, it's not really a written thing, but like if it's a certain number, like 28, for instance, like Dale Jr., one of the numbers he wanted to use when he went to Hendrick was 28. And he went to Robert Yates Racing. I think it was, it was Robert Yates Racing. And was like, hey, I'd like to use 28. Can we do that? And I don't remember if it was Texaco as well as Robert Yates Racing, but they were like, we really would like it if you just didn't run that number. You know, it's special to us. Then they offered him the 88, which, you know, he eventually went with.
I was happy he didn't steal the 38 because that is the Gilliland number. I still think Gilliland should be in the 38, but that's just my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. I really think it was a missed opportunity for him to drive the 51, since, you know, that was Cole Trickle's car in Days of Thunder. Well, one of his cars, I should say, in Days of Thunder. And, you know, Hendrick Motorsports kind of helped out with the production of that. Yeah, it is what it is. But it's great. It is great, though, seeing the 97 back on track. And, you know, and it's being driven by a dude who actually has, like, a tie to the number. So it's, like, special like that.
It's nice that we can get these things. Like, you know, like numbers are everything in our sport. Where like F1, they're like this big on the car. Like you can't even see it. And it's like, oh, they make such a big deal of their driver number, but it's like you can't even see it. Where in NASCAR, it's like, boom,
well,
34.
It's a part of the driver's identity.
Boom,
you know?
the 97, or boom, the 24. Like it is like such like the three most iconic numbers are the 3, the 24, and the 48. It's like there are no
43
other iconic like those are like the big
43
iconic numbers.
40,
the 43 as well.
made it to a Pixar movie, bro.
You know,
I never saw the 48 in that.
I the 4. I apologize.
How dare you? How dare you? Sacrilegious. Petty didn't win like over 200. No, he didn't win 200 races just for you to not include that on your top 3 list, dude.
Yeah, well,
that was exactly what he had in mind when he won that 200th race at Daytona. He was like, Jeff Dubuque in the year of 2026. Well, he will talk about it on NASholes, a podcast. What the hell's that? I don't know. It's 1983.
It's like a radio show, but like not live.
So, like, imagine a TV show, but formatted like radio, but then you just didn't. Son of a bitch. I have company.
Well, let me close it up.
Yeah, close it out.
Yeah, we were going to close it out anyways, and I'm dumbass, forgot wave around design. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Spotify. Follow us on X at NASholes Pod. On Instagram at NASholes_podcast. And TikTok, NASholes.podcast. We love you guys. We will talk to you after Phoenix. And as always, be like Biff.
Be like Biff.
Be like Biff. Sorry, I'm a little concussed after hitting my chair. So.